Got their guy. Their new head coach is the Bengals offensive coordinator, Brian Callahan, who had a second interview with the team on Monday, and they did not let him out of the building. As much as the NFL in recent years has tried to slow down the process, encourage teams to do additional interviews, this felt like what the NFL hiring process was 10, 15, 20 years ago. Callahan was supposed to be on a plane Monday night for a second interview on Tuesday with the Panthers. He also had a second interview set up on Wednesday with the Falcons. Well, Callahan never got on that plane. The Titans were able to get the deal done with the guy they had identified very early in the process as somebody they believe could revive that offense and work with their young quarterback, Will Levis, as well. Callahan was the son of longtime NFL coach Bill Callahan, has worked with some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, guys like Matthew Stafford, Derek Carr, most recently Joe Burrow, as well as Peyton Manning, who, when Callahan was a young assistant in Denver, said, this is back in 2016, that guy's going to be an offensive coordinator, maybe even a head coach someday. Manning has been a big advocate for Callahan, who didn't call the plays in Cincinnati. My understanding is he will call the plays in Tennessee, a big-time hire for the Titans. In other news, Ravens star tight end Mark Andrews does have a chance to play in the AFC Championship game on Sunday, according to Coach John Harbaugh. This has always been the target since Andrews suffered that cracked fibula and ankle ligament injury back in Week 11, and he was a full participant toward the end of last week. All good signs, even though he wasn't activated for last week's game against the Texans, that he is trending here in the right direction. Harbaugh said if he can play, he will play. Meanwhile, 49ers wide receiver Deebo Samuel's status is up in the air for the NFC Championship game. Coach Kyle Shanahan said on Monday that the shoulder injury, this time, unlike earlier in the season, there is no hairline fracture. Nothing in there is broken. That's a good thing. But Shanahan said he's still in so much pain, it's hard to evaluate his status at this point. They'll have a better idea, Shanahan said, when the 49ers return to the practice field on Wednesday. Jamie?